to Annie. You're one of the hardest people I've ever had to deal with. I swear, we argue at least like once every week about something that is either not important or just, I don't know even why we argue.
If it weren't important, we wouldn't argue about it.
Yeah, every time we argue, we sometimes come back, we always end up being good friends at the end of the day because we sort out all our problems. And you should know that you make my life harder. And 99% of the things I say to you, you always question why. It's easy to understand, but sometimes they don't need to be asked why. But I just wanted to say I had a pleasure seeing you grow from a hero into a superhero. I just also wanted to take this chance to apologize to Annie. I just want to say I would like to compare Key Club to little children. So Annie would always want to make me do this and do that. And then I have to be the parent, and I always have to put my foot down, and I have to state my reasons why. And then after that, she has to ask why. And then it just becomes a never-ending circle. And whenever you get unhappy, I have to make you, from our arguments, I always have to make you happy again. Because if you're sad, I'm sad too. Instead of a child I saw back in May, I now see a grown person. And I'm sure you'll do great next year. To all my lieutenant governors in the back. I've always enjoyed working with you guys. You guys have always kept it interesting. And we've never had any problems, much, but I've always, there's not enough words to describe what I think, there's not enough words to say how I feel about you guys. First to Lauren, when I first met you, I thought you would be one of those fashionistas and show off like you're into fashion and all that stuff. But it turns out you're not only that. You're also much more. You teach me like all these words and phrases that people use, and you teach me what I should do and what I shouldn't do, because I stay home and I don't go out. And well, actually I do go out, but like I don't go out as much as Lauren. And then she teaches me all these stuff that I should do, and she stops me from doing it before I end up messing. Yeah, she got swag. Kenneth, I didn't know you ran for LTG, and I was stunned to see you at Conclave. I remember when we first met on the trip to Decon, and we had a lot of fun talking and cracking jokes. Stefan, I've always loved your rants. Like you always post it like every so often, and then I always watch it, and I think it's pretty funny. Like even today, you ranted to me, which I thought was pretty funny too. But I've also saw your YouTube video, so yeah. The one titled Replay. But you're one of the smartest people I've ever met, and I really do appreciate. I really do wish we got to know each other more.
There's still time.
Even though Michael's not here, who's from Division 34 North, I just want to say that when I first met him, I thought he was gonna hurt me. And then turns out he was like one of the nicest person and one of the greatest people I know. He's done so much. I can just see it from what he's done. And everybody around him is always happy. Like I've never seen anyone frown around him because he always tries his best to keep everyone happy and spirited. You guys are the best, and Region 17 reigns supreme. Oh, and Lauren, I will be joining the cool kids. To the advisors, who are present with us today. I just want to thank you guys for helping support the Key Clubs, because without you, like, some of us wouldn't be here today. We couldn't have Key Clubs because Key Clubs need coordinates for guidance and support. And even the faculty, they're important too, because the faculty helps you around school. Sometimes they may not, some of you may not think your faculty advisor helps out much, but they do try their best for you. And if you try to bring them in more, I'm sure they'll get more involved with you, as long as you keep trying and encouraging them to come to events with you. And for all the advisors, you guys are good role models. And for everyone, please do thank them. Even if they're not here, thank them. Like, send them an email. Maybe make them a card. Like, just show something that you're very you're very grateful that they're here to help you. And even though some of you guys, I know some of you guys don't know who your advisors are, so get to know them. Like go to a Kiwanis meeting, or just invite them to come to your own meeting. Show them who you are and what you do. And please give a round of applause to all the advisors present. To my favorite Kwanian, I think she knows who she is. I've told her this many times. You've inspired me even when I was a freshman. I still remember when you used to love patting my head, and I would sometimes get annoyed at that. Sadly enough, I now do that to Annie, so you can blame her. You've also inspired me as an underclassman, and it inspired me to do more and achieve more. And you've always told me stories about the other schools and our own school's histories. And you told me that there's never been a lieutenant governor from Independence before. And I've always known that I don't want to settle for president. I just want to do more, because if I settle for president, I can't do that much, but as a lieutenant governor, I can do much more. And I ran for it the first time. I ran for it the first time as a sophomore, and I lost. But I tried harder again. I tried to connect with more people and got to know who they all are. And I think you think you're always free, but and much more relaxed. But and you think you're not an advisor anymore. But deep down, we both know that you're still an advisor. Well, kind of, sort of like an indirect advisor, because I still kind of get my advice from you. And I know you do miss Independence High School. So, and I just want to say much love from Independence High School. I will never forget all the memories I've had with all of you. I won't forget all the times I won't forget.
Cry.
I won't cry. I won't forget the times we've had carnival games for little children and rescuing ducks at Ducks for Bucks. I won't forget the sand sculptures we built at the beach, expanding our leadership skills at Camp Jones Gulch, bowling at Cloverleaf Bowling, singing our hearts out at the Niles neighborhood, selecting our top hero at the pageant, electing our next lieutenant governor at conclave, and celebrating the end of my term as your lieutenant governor. I hope you've all made a friend and bonded with at least one person who's not from your school, or from your school if you don't know anybody outside your division. But I hope you can call that one person your best friend, or your friend, or someone who's there to support you, your role model. And I really enjoyed this year, and I hope you continue to support Annie and all those seniors. And I hope you continue to support Annie, and for all those seniors out there, please continue to come to your school's events, because I know all of you guys have senioritis like me, but keep coming to all the events and finish strong. And I just want to thank all Independence High School for hosting this year's banquet, as well as Fong Hong, Michelle Wong, and Melinda Toe for coordinating. Thank you, Lucia, Deborah, and Kathy for getting the extra supplies. Thank you everyone for attending. And for everybody, I just want to say, 我爱你们, which means I love you all in Mandarin. And I hope you all have a great night. Someone call me.